Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing bohemian bob, and let me tell you something. I used to despise Brazilian wool until I tried it. I'm never going back. Like, it is so neat compared to these other normal braids, and let me tell you something. It is the one that made these curls come out so perfectly like this. Oh my god. Well, let's just go right onto the tutorial and we see. Okay, so I parted my hair into two to make it easier to work with, and that's my Brazilian wool already. I You see the beauty with Brazilian wool, it comes already when it is in parts, so I don't need to struggle sectioning it like braids, Yeah. And another thing I wanted to say before I proceed, when it comes to the curls, when you're going to be doing the curls, if possible, just buy normal a curly weave to attach in, because the bohemian curls doesn't last long. It will only take a few days and then it will become straight. So that is what I wanted to make clear. But otherwise it does the curls very well, but it can stay for a few days. And if you can buy human curly weave and you insert it in the braid, well and good, it stays even longer. So basically that's just it. So I want to show you on this first part how I'm going to be braiding it. Well, for me, I just do my braid simple. I just attach direct and just braid on. Well, this is the part where I'm going to show you where you're going to pull off section of the braid. Like, I've sectioned them into three. Obviously I'm going to pull out I'm going to pull out a section of the Brazilian wool, exactly like that. I put it aside and then I continue attaching it to the others up to the level where you want it to be. Well, in this case I'm doing a bob, so I'm just going to take it below, next to closer to my chin. That is exactly where I'm going to knot the hair from. We're knotting it so that it doesn't come off as we are still braiding the others, because I can't keep on braiding and then I cut and then I burn. It will just waste a lot of time. So as you can see, that's just how it is, as easy as that. Easy peasy, easy peasy. So another thing that I wanted to let you know is that when you're braiding and you're doing this bohemian curls, even when you're going to be attaching a weave, if you're not removing from the braid, or if you're using a braid or from the wool, is that you don't make them at the same level. As you see, this first one, I removed it when it was a bit lower, and this one I have removed it when it is a bit upward, yeah, to create that balancing, that kind of balance, you understand, eh? Because if you remove them at the same level, it doesn't look nice. So you have to remove them each at different level. Maybe the first one I remove it a bit lower, the second one a bit up, and then the third one I'll remove it a bit in the middle, and then the fourth one I will go and remove it a bit, closer to where I begin braiding from. So you just keep estimating like that until you're done with braiding, and it will just look balanced properly and it will look amazing. So that's it for that. Well, you can continue watching the rest of the braiding as I come to the next part. Well, excuse my voice, I have a little bit of cold, so I mean that's why I'm sounding like this today. Yeah, so this is how far I've reached with the braiding. Another thing, if you've noticed, my hair at the front is going. I don't know where it is going, but it is going. Like, I'm currently undergoing postpartum hair loss. My God, this thing is real. So just bear with me. I know it will grow. So this was actually the next day. I could not continue filming. So I was like, let me do it aside of camera so that I can be a little bit faster. So as you can see, there being a bean bob, the lower part of my hair, I did cornrows, so that the bob would, you know, balance well from the behind, you know, because if you start the bob right from down, it doesn't look good. It doesn't balance out properly. So that's why you do some lines or cornrows uh, at the lower part of your head, below your back head. So this is just me showing you how I do the back part of my head, you know. Yeah, so basically that's just it. You just follow the same routine. And of course, if you're doing bob, you always have to keep measuring with the same height as you braided the rest, so that it balances on the same level. You don't want to have some long, some short, some medium, some blah 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 blah. So you gotta keep balancing them to make sure they're at the same level. Yeah, so that's it for that. And let me tell you something, it's always a challenge to plait the back part of your head, especially if you're doing your own hair, you're doing a DIY. As we all know that most of my videos are DIYs, so the struggle is real, but I thank God I always go through it. I always manage and bring it through. By the way, I once had someone ask me, by the way, who does your back part? Who does the back of your head? I told her I do it myself. Until I showed her my videos, she was shocked. She was shocked. She couldn't believe that I could do my back by myself. Okay, so we now know why I left out part of the wool, of the Brazilian wool, and how we are going to make the curls. Definitely, we're going to be using straws, and I would advise when you're going to be curling them in the straw, at least pick like three braided sections so that you do it faster. You don't need to do one. So just pick like three, four, depending on the size that you braided. Yeah, so then you just keep rolling it around the straw. Well, if you have palm loads, you can use that as well, but I prefer to use straws because that's what I have. And then of course you tie it like that to make it, you know, secure, and don't mind that. So basically, you see there, I was lighting my candle. And what I would advise, when you're going to be, you know, burning the ends, you burn immediately as you cut, because you don't want them coming off. It's gonna be problems. So immediately you cut each braid, burn it immediately. And you see me there using a cup. Yes, I'm using a cup because I don't want the wax to fall on me when it's hot. Hey, I don't want to get burnt. I don't want to get burnt. So I got the idea of the cup. Mm-hmm. So you can do the same. Well, that's just it. So you'll just continue for the rest until you're done. Yeah. So, well, that's just it. And then I'll come back and show you the rest. Right now, this is the part where you dip it into hot water, most definitely. Yeah. But you're going to dip in the part that is just in the what? In the straws, so that if your hair is natural and you dip it in hot water, you know it's going to come out. It's going to look frizzy or something through the braids. So make sure you don't insert all the braids, just insert the. Oh my God, look at the curls. Look at the curls, how they came out. It is just amazing. So be careful not to, you know, mess up the curls. Wow, I love it. This next part, after you've removed the straws, we are going to level them. We are going to level them depending on the level of your bob, or if you've done it long. But as we all can see, this is a bob, so we are leveling it. We are leveling it. Ay, ay, ay. I'm already loving the outcome. How do you see it? Tell me. Are you going to try it out? Are you going to try it out? Well, this is the final look. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you going to try it out? Let me know in the comment section. If you've never subscribed to my channel, please do like and share. And don't forget to hit the bell. See you on my other videos.